Today we are playing a sideboard consisting of a Misty Rainforest, a Stomping Ground, and triple Vampire Vengeance, so we'll see how it goes. Maybe the Stomping Ground should be a commercial district, honestly. Too late to change it though. Let's keep this hand. Vampire Vengeance, says Twitch chat, without being able to believe what they're seeing. Yes, in fact, Vampire Vengeance is the sweeper of choice in my deck. Which is because I've seen other players run it, I guess, but it makes sense to me. It's a sweeper against energy. And it's instant. Which is good. It's good against both Mardu, where being instant means that it's actually okay against Bowmasters instead of just leaving the Bowmasters in play. Although, I don't know how much Mardu people play. And with Winhas Bowmasters it does. And it's an instant, so it's good against Orim's Chant. And in general, like being an instant is better, right? But I've been hit by Orim's Chant out of regular. Boros now. And that bit of extra value where you get the blood. It's also very valuable. So here I have to choose between 4 life and playing out my entire hand, so I guess I'll play out my entire hand. I bet you'll feel foolish when it doesn't kill Blood type Harvester. Oh, I would. But besides Blood type Harvester, chat, name one playable modern vampire. Okay, get back to Vestige. I have 7 mana next turn. Better to keep Otawara in hand, probably. This can exile cards from my graveyard, which could be annoying. I guess I currently don't have any. Next turn I probably play Lumra. Hit the Saga, and then anything we hit in top 4, and then probably play the ring as well. I might be holding some. 2017 Kalitas. Okay, well, let's maybe go into cards.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Popular.
Ring, ring, ring.
Modern. Top creatures. Let's check for vampires. Literally the energy deck. Harbinger, 10th most popular creature, chat. So literally it's the energy, and then Harbinger is the fucking most popular creature in the format. 1 in 5 decks play it. Sun Cleanser 12. Really, every time I see this card, I just can't. So stupid. Sunspine Lynx is the 40th most popular modern play creature and Magic Online. Not a single vampire though. Here I guess I'll get an Amulet. So like a removal spell doesn't cut me off. We have to bank on Lumra actually giving me something, but even if I just melee single and we can Otawara the monster. 5 mana. Let's bounce the Territorial Kabu. Can die to 10 damage. Land plus 2 Tribal Flames. That's unlikely. Showcase later. Actually, no showcase. I'm not playing it. I had plans for the evening and then I realized it's the showcase and too bad. Save 3 life. Go to 10. Could have bounced the Kavu. Then they would not get a loot. Probably would be slightly better. Kill Lumra. Okay, so now we get to resolve Ring. Gain protection. Also, thank you for the sub, Nintendo. Very nice of you. I kind of don't have much, and by kinda I mean, well, I just don't have anything in my hand currently, but we draw 3 cards next turn, and I guess I get to map for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana, so we can map for a pact to get a Titan. The very worst. Or you can draw Cultivator Colossus. Canister wins, how curious. So we are gaming against, holy shit, what an Amulet deck. 1 Explore, 1 Analyst, 1 Dryad, 1 Scapeshift, 1 Lumra, 1 Cultivator Colossus. What a crew. 1 map. Well, map is not really part of the crew. Okay, so we're up against Snowmane Zoo, which we can investigate. A deck list off. And it just looks like, just looks the same. Boards in consign. Over prepared against Ring, not prepared enough against Titan. I wonder if it would be reasonable to just cut Ring against this deck. Well, it's not like you blank consign though, so I think the answer is no. You can have the 4th Boseiju against a Leyline Binding, potentially dumping Sphere deck. And the turtle. The extra blue mana if I want to, but I don't. I just got 62 to draw a ring. Slightly less often, but still good, still. To draw it, I think. What a hand. Still a keep. If I draw an Amulet effect, it gets sped up pretty significantly. I guess I never play turn 1 Grazer without drawing a land here, and drawing a land is pretty bad, so it's an argument. That is an argument against it, but okay, Boseiju is one of the better ways to draw a land actually. Easier for Shifting Woodland to be untapped in the future. Wow, in Dathatrium, more 2/2 Nakatals, let's draw a Spelunking. Holy shit. One sad thing is that I have to spend my cave now, so I don't gain those juicy 4 life points. Finally getting to see Foundation's effect on the modern meta. I think there is no Foundations cards in my deck, but I guess you're joking. Leyline Binding. Okay, so I drew Boseiju anyways. Otherwise, I would have went Gruul Turf, kill, play anyways. Well, +4 life. This is a tough decision when it like doesn't really need to be, but no, 4 life is good. Don't think I want Urza's Cave really to be in play. Like, does not seem very important. And I'll Boseiju the Shion. Finally, Expedition map in Modern. Fair. Foundations feels like a weird set because you can't put many good cards into it. We can't. Yet they put Day of Judgment and Llanowar Elves into it, making both Pioneer legal. Wait, actually Llanowar Elves was Pioneer legal. But Day of Judgment. I meant great cards. 2 amulets. Turn to win. Looks like 17 land cess is the worst plugger in the set. Then maybe I'm misguided. Holy shit, Spectral Sailor. Also Vampire Soul Collar. The Sailor, it's insane. It's the worst black card of any rarity. Well, chat, it's just that the players, they don't know how to use it. I know how to use it, I'll be fine. So currently we drafted 5 colors. But we will have the infinite combo in the deck. Finnish Panda is on theme. Other than that, yeah, you can combo Finnish Panda with Ravenous Amulet. That's incredible. I hope it's true that my opponent is playing Eldrazi ramp and I'll get them. Each opponent loses X life. Versus Serra Angel. This is a red card. This is a blue card. Serra Angel this. Stomping Ground. So my opponent's deck usually runs Stomping Ground. Yes. Don't worry though, there are 3 cards with worse win rate in other colors, so it's okay. This is crazy, chat. Like, how can you beat Painful Quandary? I ask. Ooh, Pridemate, Healer's Hawk, and the Blight Priest for the combo, but we're gonna get the Blight Priest on the wheel. Like, those cards are so good, right? I think we probably want Life Gain sources, but maybe Pridemate is just like the best. And it sets up my Painful Quandary pretty well. Lanor Elves can take it. Golden Pick. Is Golden Pick the pick? Probably not. Right, Cancer wins, so I will assume that my opponent is on an Eldrazi deck. Ooh, here we get the Marauding Blight Priest for the combo. Vanguard Serra for my theme life gain deck. Would cost you to go down to 1 Explore. Feeding 4 Spelunking. And then feeding 4 Grazer to go with 4 Spelunking. So what, I guess, the specific moment that made me go down to less Explores was when I got hit by this card out of an energy deck. And it exiled my Spelunking and I died. Not nice. This is a very Timur pack for my white-black deck, holy shit. Which one is the easiest to splash? Maybe green. 2-drop, Golem. Let's take the Golem. Golem is nice, it's good, it combines well with my Painful Quandary. Harbinger is so cringe anyway, another turn to scoop for the good guys. Yeah? I think I just don't sideboard against them. Anyways, with Eldrazi's. As bounty? Sure, for my collection. Crypt Feaster? I barely knew her. The Dryad Valakut is only there because it's mono, or do I think it's also good in paper? It's for Magic Online. We'll keep. Fishing pole. I'm a pole. think we're not in the good colors, but that doesn't matter. Let's take Healer's Hawk, the best card in the set. Here I keep and put back a Gruul Turf. Misty Rainforest. Into Forest. Opponent dropping the rain part of the forest nearly instantly. I draw an untapped land, or I guess not really, I draw a mana source and I play an Amulet of Vigor to deploy a turn to Spelunking. In the meanwhile, Healer's Hawk joins my draft deck as well as Stab. I think Revenge of the Rats not so good. Stone Brian. Oh, I'm so scared of Stone Brian. It really is so good against my deck. Please don't name my Primeval Titan. No, no. Don't do it. What will I do if you exile my Primeval Titans? Actually, the one good use of Stonebrain is to exile amulets if there is none in play. Against which Force Spelunking is also useful. Here we pick the Stab. Stab, also known as same type attack bonus. Those who know, know. Cast target zombie. 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 Seems like an okay 2-drop. Primal Titan. Is it possible somewhere to watch my yesterday's standard challenge with mono red? Unfortunately it is not, as I did not stream it. So no, you can't watch it, I'm sorry. Here he took Zul Ashur and you can take under a Pridemate. For my deck, which barely gains any life, but it's a 2-drop and a good one. And now the pack is Timur again. So we are at 22 total. You can take the Diagraph Ghoul or a gain land, which actually combos with some stuff. Which I think it's good to take the gain land. And they bake into a pie or a stab. It's big. Free drop for the curve. Infestation Sage for the curve. Gain land. Hey, what happened? They Stonebrained me again and they took Cultivator Colossus now. That's very not nice. Escape Shift should win. Can kill the Eugen's Labyrinth so they can just deploy the ring easily. When is your favorite Magic character loot? When? Chad, loot is so cute and so lovable. Motto. creating loot was great. This is the best draft deck I've ever seen. So we have to cut one card. Maybe it's a painful quandary. You can copy the escape shift. Is that actually better? Puts more lands into my graveyard, so I guess it is. Or maybe we can play around Warping Whale. Let's play around Warping Whale. Okay, successfully played around Warping Whale. So I need a T-West. Turf. Lotus Field. Lotus Field. Urza's Cave. Oh, it's just got them. No confirmation. Sure. Just thinking of Kozilek's command. But I don't know what can I do, what I can do about it. Seems like they didn't have it. Which would describe having to choose a card to cut as a quandary, maybe even a painful one. Well put. And fairly humorous, actually. So, Chad, I don't know if my deck ended up being a painfully quandary one. If it ended up being a deck where quandary is particularly good, haha. So we got Shifting Woodland. Did I mill my second pact? I did not. Dryad is already in the graveyard. Pact. Special sound lands from my graveyard. I guess the short answer, Mordekaiser, is no. Which I guess is short is also like the extent of information you'll get, so watch at your own peril. Copy Dryad. Copy Lumra. Everything enters untapped. You can see how Lumra's power is growing. Land by land. Here I force my opponent to search to just check if they're present at the PC. Oh, they are. What's the specific nonsense Amulet Titan is doing these days? It's to summon everything. I guess you infinitely loop to gain access to everything that you could ever imagine, so. That's the specific one. Yield, yes. So we are currently looping to deal infinite damage, which is a modo Magic Online only thing. You don't need infinite damage in paper. You haven't played Modern in months. So Lumra and or Aftermath Analyst loop into infinitely with either Mirrorpool or, in Analyst's case, Shifting Woodland, which means you can just
He's a
keep doing your
phenomenal
thing and
control
eventually you'll draw
player.
your deck. And once you draw your deck, then winning is pretty trivial. It's easy, you cast Lumra, then MTGO will do all the work for you. That's how it works. Provided you have Spelunking in play. If you have amulets, then unfortunately you have to do a lot of work yourself, clicking on the upcoming triggers. Giganta. Thanks. Probably better off mulling. Maybe better to multiply than to keep this. Holy shit, we have Pridemate. Hawk into Pridemate. It's multiply, it's game one. Like, we should look for something stronger. Fuck this. I want my 6 back. 4. Okay, I draw a bounce land. This went terribly. Am I going to play in any upcoming bigger MTG events? I'll play at the RC Prague. Ruby Medallion. Well, good thing I mulled then. Need the bounce land in my hands. Okay, I should have kept it in play. It's pretty hard to win next turn. I would need to draw Grazer Amulet. Also, I would need not to die, which is challenging in itself. Bro, you missed your opportunity to keep your Burst Lightning up. Now my Ajani's Primate is gonna be a free. Artist Talent, new card. Honestly, makes sense. Kinda? Not really. Well, I guess it's a cost reducer, so if you pay 3 more, which is a non-creature, tens of thousands of arena players who dream about this limited game start. Think there is this many arena players? I'm not so sure. Tens of thousands? Oh, mocking sprite. Broski. You think arena players are sentient enough to dream? I think dreams don't require much sentience. Right? It's a weird thing to say. Are they sentient enough to dream? Like, you don't actively dream, just a thing that happens to you, so... Like cats and dogs dream, right? So the answer would be sure. Caster wins the match. Skill. Meanwhile, my opponent has 15 mana in their mana pool. Also, there's probably thousands of arena players that are much better players than you. Sure. Thousands? No way. How empty are the warrens? Pretty empty. It is true, I guess, in that sense. I haven't thought about it ever, but it is called empty the warrens, but you're not actually emptying them. Like, there is always more goblins, right? If you cast it again, then there's even more goblins. So it's not that you have emptied the warrens, there is still more. Yeah, you empty them onto the board, but there is still more to come. Maybe that's a joke. I used to board Vexing Bobble from time to time against Storm. It kind of does something, but I guess if we're at 60 cards, I just shouldn't. I can't beat Storm, chat. It's a bad matchup. We have to get a really good hand. Saga. Land. Copy Saga. Ral. Get an Amulet. Not win. Win. Okay, mulligan then. Tap land. Land. Grazer, put this into play. Land Ral. Not win. Win. Mulligan. Yeah. Well, I'm short on cards now. Keep the win. Keep the pack then. as it can be either. Why does Amulet play one Scape Shift? It's because Scape Shift is okay. If you have 3 lands, if you have 4 lands in play and an Amulet, a Scape Shift will win. If you have 2 Amulets and 3 lands, a Scape Shift will win. Just from there. Alright, we won.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Good morning.
So we actually have to... how do we do it? Assemble the analyst loop. Because I don't have Wolf Run. Grim, thank you very much for the sub. Good morning indeed. So I think if I make 3 Titans, then I'm good. Let's just make sure that we don't fumble. I think, given that I have the TOS in hand, like especially, it's actually easier. So I go Lotus Field, Mirrorpool, then I go Lotus Field, Mirrorpool, then I go Turf, Haste, 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 Transmute, Attack. Alright chat, Amulet Titan, how to combo off. Copy Mirrorpool, 3 Titans, then you get Bounce Land T West. Ah, so pre-combat, of course. Yeah, I'll have enough mana to pre-combat do it. Alright. Figured out you can scoop. But we would get Field, Mirrorpool, 6, that's 2 floating. Field, Mirrorpool, that's 4 floating. Field, Shifting Woodland. T West for a packed, play Lumra or whatever. Or the analyst, and then we win. That's it. So I guess since our opponent is scooping, we can also cut Dryad. And Valakut for a Stomping Ground. Unless we need to combo off post-combat. I don't know, it's like... You know, Stomping Ground is a green, untapped. Which could be useful. Dingo was playing against Amulet in a similar position, who eventually said he was too high to figure it out and scooped Lul. Lamau. One copy of an unsearchable card is usually a weird decision. No, it's not. Maybe you'll see this game. It's like, what is so weird about the one-off Scape Shift? So, it's bad if you draw multiples. But it's good to draw it. Oh, I kept the 1 land there. Yeah, 1, make sure you never get multiples. I tried playing 2, and when you don't have an amulet effect, it's kind of it's dead. That's the problem. So I didn't want to play more. But I think it's mostly just like lizard brain or even monkey brain stuff rather than an actual argument. Also, I ignored the question earlier. Do I ever feel like Amulet has consistency issues as far as keeping hands that can keep up with the current format? Our best hands keep up easily. In fact, they are often miles ahead. I do worry about my ability to find these hands that are good enough, though. Kind of just thinking out loud here, IDK. So when I play Amulet, sometimes I think to myself, holy fuck, this deck is shit. But then you draw some banger hands and you're like, holy shit, this deck is pretty good. Certainly, it is the case. Sounds pretty hard to avoid. But it certainly has the propensity to produce some ugly ones. Alright, beat Storm. My opponent just misclicked on their mulligan decision, more or less, and then we had a turn 3 win. And also a turn 2 win. No, it was a turn 3 win, not a turn 2 win. So yeah, I guess we had 2 turn 3 wins, and my opponent kept a 1-lander on the play. I was just thinking about the Eldrazi and it appeared. Holy shit. IRL manifesting Eldrazi's. Well, it's a pretty good card. Pretty good limited card. Flooded Strand. Let's check if their companion is Giganta. It actually is. It's also the only companion that exists in Modern, right? Still. So what else could it be? Hi Connie, how was your little trip and any funny stories you're willing to share? It was pretty good. I enjoyed my time, although I didn't like the fact that I missed day 2 and I did not win the tournament. I did not like the fact that it seemed like, wow, they're gonna sack the static prism. I did not like the fact that potentially someone not playing clean won the tournament. And I did not like the fact that I guess, yeah, I liked all of the other facts. So overall, it was a good trip. You locked on Phoenix pretty early. No, I don't mind that deck. I think the deck was good for me. It's just really hard to do well in tournaments where you have to win so much as well. I also don't really understand why it's like a 6-2 cut to day 2 and then you make the PD with 11-4. It's a bit weird. Kahira and Lutri are played, sure. Well, I guess I'll get got when I don't reveal the companion window and my opponent shows up with Lutri one day. Alright, the onion ring, sure. Ring versus ring. Our cool ring versus their oppressive force in the metagame. Yeah, those suck. You qualify for Chicago and then you just kind of don't have the money to, like, you have to pay to go. If you're from Europe. Which is another thing that would makes me want to play online. What do we do? Lotus Field, Mirrorpool. Flip side is that despite having easier travel, it was way harder to qualify in the US. Sure. Arcane music is so good, but just did I watch Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul? Who? Why did I not kill my opponent? I am currently killing them. They just have ring protection, so I'm getting an analyst. Hope that helped. Oh yeah, take him to Yemen. Unfortunately, my opponent is likely going to cast some stupid bolts on my Dryad. Just to prolong the game, but it's good. Kill your bombardment. Actually, yes. Oh, I proper change in 40 minutes. I am skipping it then. And to float mana. Ah, there. Remove. I'll kill them in response to anything they play. It's probably the best. Oh, I cast the One Ring. No, I am exerting the Flash, Titan of Fire's Fury. Okay, sure, bro. Resolves. I can go to Yemen. Let's go, Fraben Charm to annoy me. Can I explain a bit the numbers of Explore, Spelunking and Analyst? I just noticed that Spelunking has been good to have in play, so the only way to make space for it was by cutting Explores. Alright, time for Vampire Vengeance. Let's hacking go. Explorer is pretty good, but I think the Explore into Ring draw is kind of weaker than it used to be. I would like it in this post-board deck though, to have more Explorers. Pretty sure. Is this worth keeping? I can draw Spelunking. And why only one Analyst? I don't know, bro. How many Analysts do you want me to play? One sounds like a sensible amount. Like Lumra is basically an Analyst. So I have two of that, right?
He's a phenomenal control player.
I see you, Rab. Rab what? Oh, Arboreal Grazer, sorcery speed. Neat. Am I gonna get mooned? I see you run 4 Titan, care to explain? Is good. Sandog007, thank you for so many months of Prime subbing. For what are Bojuka? For what my Bojuka and Endurance are in for? Therefore, graveyard hating. It's mostly, I guess, living end. They're not actually useful against much else. Could skip them. Ocelot Pride. Holy shit, will we draw the vampires? No. Endurance versus Psychic Frog decks. That doesn't sound good to me. Moon. Ring. Cool. This hand doesn't do anything. True. Ha! What about now? Can't even use the instant speed of this too well. It's good. I don't even have 6 mana next turn though. But I kind of need an amulet anyways to function. When are we going to get Universe Beyond Crazy Frog? Any day. I think Crazy Frog's peak of popularity roughly correlates with, like, it's like the good time frame. They like to use things from back then to print. Dryad. Need amulet. My ring is possibly getting exorcised. Keep the amulet for the next turn. Villain is rank 4 with the ring, so I'm likely to get mooned or hit by another vicious hate card. Maybe even Throbbing Charm. Maybe even Sunspine Lynx. They have the Ganta though, they can't play Sunspine Lynx. Guide of Souls, okay. Goblin Bombardment, okay. Static Prison, okay. Ajani. Good Bombardment. Guess it's the same. Protection. So do I win next turn? I guess I can kill my Titan. That doesn't matter, I have Lumra. Unless they have Orim scanned. Vampire's Vengeances, first appearance. Perfect. Ooh. Please don't Orim's chant me. One mana, they shouldn't have a sorcery speed, an instant speed way to remove the amulet. So it seems like they drew a whole fat stack of nothing with the ring. I'm sold. You wondering is a good play pattern again. Sure. Whatever makes me win is a good play pattern, chat. Whatever makes me lose, quite the opposite. Agree? Agreed, chat? No, I mean me personally. If I bounce Lumra, they can have the removal spell. Discharge. Oh wait, there's 2 packs in my graveyard. I multi-packed. Whoops. I guess I died to bolt or discharge now. Okay. Ooh. So once again I died to discharge. Okay, I just didn't have discharge either, so lucky me, but unlucky that I mailed the pact. No, do. Don't even have that much mana somehow. Point is holding priority still. I guess they have the Goblin Bombardment. What are we making infinite mana towards? I'll Dryad them and kill them with Valakut triggers. Hope that helps. Is Vesuva here copying a Hedge Maze instead of a Woodland? Why not copy a pact with Shifting Woodland? Well, Shifting Woodland copies permanents and pact is an instant, so you can't do that. Dryad is a Magic Online card mostly, but it's not too bad. But it beats the ring protection too on Magic Online, which is otherwise possibly challenging. You don't need it against the One Ring in paper because you can loop all you want, but on Modo you can't loop. So without the Dryad, you can pretty easily lose to the stupid Eldrazi deck that has 7 basics and 4 rings. Still win without Dryad. You can make infinite Titans, infinite Boseijus, infinite Otawaras, and infinite card draw. And somewhere along those you should be able to get there. How is my Urza Scape tapped? This is crazy. Had a command. I wrote an article for Hareruya which explained all of the loops and how they work. But I forgot under what command it was linked. I played with Classic Wolfram as well, which is a way to win without ever using the graveyard, but it actually is not necessary because you don't really get your graveyard disrupted, and then like you don't need to win-win, and for the most part you can. So a lot of stuff needs to happen for Wolfram to actually be useful. You can make the trigger window small. No, I can make it much smaller. Well, I guess I can. That's true then. Unbound loop detected. No nie, kurwa, bez jaj, nie? Unbound loop, nie? Valakut 3 razy na pizdę. Canister wins the match. That puts us at 4-0. Which I guess means that we should be good for top 8ing this challenge, chat. Not trade we. Steam vents. What is it? Steam vents Ragavan? This is just blue-red Merktite. In 2024. Hedge Maze exiled. Oh no. It was instrumental. Dragon Rage's Channeler, bro. Chat confidently says Zoo. Yeah, hacking Zoo. Bro is just from the past. And the future at the same time. Can I start preparing to play the Wars format? No, actually just I'm lending cards to Zerkuva, who's gonna play the Wars format. What is in Villain's hand? Whoops. I miscounted. Alright, next turn. I say as my opponent is fetching a Blood Moon with the mere strength of their mind onto the top of their deck. Is 2 Amulet not enough to win the game? Against no interaction it is. I miscounted and I thought I will have the mana with this. With Crumbling Vestige I did not, and then I couldn't. So I just moved on to the next turn. But in general 2 Amulet wins on the spot, yes. What's the line to win if you don't have the second Titan in hand? You'll have to watch a video by Red Face Menace, which is what I do whenever I try to remember that. You go to YouTube and you type Amulet Titan how to combo off, and then maybe even combo. Wait, what was the video? And you watch this, and then you understand it fully. Hopefully. Kurwa, mi się nie chce klikać teraz, ja pierdolę. Unfortunately here I have triple amulet, so it's gonna take forever if I actually want to go through. Through the kill. You will watch and not understand, fair. Can I play the Basking Brutescale combo deck? I am in fact not very interested in it. But also I don't know how the lists look. What's my mark verdict? Who am I? It seems like Mark most likely is a cheater, and I don't like that. It makes me really sad when cheaters win at Magic the Gathering tournaments. All signs seem to point towards that. Scoop, thanks. I will let my opponent know. It's a blue-red deck. Bog. Misty. Breeding Pool. Dispute. Stupid Turtle. Boseiju. Scapeshift kinda bad against counters? Not really, I guess. Endurance sounds bad. Submit. Vexing Bobble? Maybe, but sounds bad. So the brute scale decks are Eldrazi themed, right? Can answer Moon. Only one Explore. Times are tough.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Holy guacamole, is that Kaneki?
Lex, one more month and you're gonna be at 69. Ain't that crazy? Blue-red Merktide in the 4-0 bracket is indeed slightly puzzling. Part for Grazer, Kappa. Holy shit, bro, that's such a funny comment. Made me burst out laughing internally, even if I don't show it on the outside. I wish I had an Explore in my hand now, huh? Also, they keep playing duels. Are they not playing moons? That would be nice. I still brought out Sagas, so I guess. They don't need to play moons to gain most of the benefits. Mycosynth Garden. Valakut into exile, didn't even notice. That is potentially annoying. Not really though. I guess given that the opponent scooped game 1, we still have 17 minutes, so we shouldn't need Valakut. Otawara gone. Well, Otawara plus Valakut is actually sort of an issue. Mystical Dispute, the best sideboard card ever. Actually, it's pretty good. Deeps would have been worse. To be exiled, echoing Deeps? No. Not really. Can have 6 mana. Let's just do that, and Scape Shield is gonna be useless this game. It's fine. Don't need it. Well, I have the Dispute, so it's 2 baskets. And next turn I have Lotus Field 6 mana. I can try again, so not really. It's not even 1 basket, it's like 1.5 baskets. Oh no, they have out-basketed me. Paying costs. Bro, is that a counterspell? Or something else? Okay, it was a counterspell. Pretty awkward game. It was hard to use Scape Shift well. Boseiju exiled. Blood Moon. No, to spierdalaj, ziomuś. To wygrałeś. Brotherhood's End. Yeah, it would be so good to sweep their monsters.
He's a
Definitely should have
phenomenal
considered that.
control player.
Best of luck. Take
Let's
down
keep
the
Mr. Beast in the
challenge.
deck. The BF Gamer, thank you. I will. Cultivator? I barely knew her. Get it? Looking for a green source? Well, I'm on the play. There kind of is one, so... We even have a cave to potentially gain 4 life with Splunking, so... That's always an argument for keeping. Canister is Amulet back now. Back? Back from where? It's always been there. Still is. I have 4 Boseijus, like keeping Boseiju for Moon maybe, but I'll likely want to play it next turn and I want to be able to gain 4 life with the Urza's Cave. Probably I'll just play the Ring though. As I keep up 1 mana, then I think I'll Spelunking instead. 1 mana all-free is cheating. Why? Ragavan answered. This dispute makes me want to just Spelunking. I can get consigned. Pierce is the same. I gained 4. I can play Ring with dispute turn after, or Ring after Moon the turn after. So it just kind of lines up well. No way they consign our Ring. Well, they will not if I don't play it. Well, there's consign, Pierce, Force, Sen of Negation, Commandeer, Pact of Negation, Disrupting Shoal. All of those things to play around. Annul. Bro, I just want to enter into my cave. Gain 4 life, please. Let me do it. Why do all Archetype players take an eternity to make game actions? Well, they have more time on their clock than I do. So in a way, it's kind of ironic. I hacking love Crumbling Vestige plus Mystical Dispute combo. So funny. It almost works well. But now that I keep the Vestige in my hand, I have more mana that way. Next turn. Wait, you're actually using the flavor text of Spelunking. Gain 4, yeah. It's a real ability. For some time I played one copy of the Tarnished Citadel. That is probably not the name of the card. Sunken Citadel. But it was not good. Can't have 2 disputes. It's gonna be pretty awkward if they consign twice into Moon, then I would lose. But I don't think I can do much against that line of play. Cracking Urza's Cave for Lotus Field is -1 mana, so I couldn't have done that. No matter how deep Urza delved, he couldn't escape his regrets. Urza just prefers to dig out a cave for himself to hide rather than facing his problems and tackling them head on. Opponent has just not connected to the game, but they also reconnected instantly, so they are restarting Modo for some reason. Oh, Planet Strand getting cracked. No, I can't counterspell. No, stupid consign to memory. It's overpowered. You should then be able to replicate on the same spell over and over. That's just so much. They fetch basic island number 2 as well. Yes. I play Blood Moon. All of your non-basic lands are now mountains. Oh, you mean mountains as well as everything else? No. Not bad then. The original version of Consign had Overload instead of Replicate, but they changed it to get through Chalice. Sick. We're not Delirious. Oh, carrying on Explore actually means that Delirium is hard now. Did not even think of that. We can't assemble Hanweir Writhing Township. It's impossible. Bro, I'm never letting you touch my Grazer. Three out of 4 Delirium types. Could use an Urza Saga this game for my Urza Scave. Murktidos. Sure. Debated? Was I? I don't think I was. Yeah, I block with Grazer, get Delirium, and I get to draw with the Graveyard Wing now. Wow, attacking with a fish. Boseiju should hate creatures with flying. I've been saying that for many years now. Actually, I think it shouldn't. It would be pretty crazy with that. Draw a card when you channel it. I don't think so. I think I would rather pass to cap. Like, I don't want to tap out of being able to kill a moon. My dispute is pretty bad once my opponent hits 7 mana though. Hmm. Pass. Alright, in that case, I will copy Amulet of Vigor. Then on top, play Amulet of Vigor. Play Lotus Field. Copy Rang. Draw 4. Draw good cards. Try to win this turn. Crying a day discotheque. Anyone crying right now in the chat? Don't worry, it's gonna get better before it gets worse, chat. It's gonna be all okay. Maybe. Actually, who knows? No, I'm just guessing. Ooh, Colossal Skyturtle. No, that's a card. The One Ring. Grazer won the game. Actually true. Stopped 9 attacks from this Ragavan. Thank god I have Spelunking on the battlefield. Canister wins the match, cool. Which means that we have successfully top 8 at this tournament. I'll take a quick break and I'll be back for the next round, chatters. Giganta the Wellspring. Well, well, well. Move to 5. Saga pops on 3. Okay, Mardu Energy. Saga pops on 3 and I get Lotus Field. Or just play Simic Chamber, Lumra. But Lotus Field is better because it gives me back the Lotus Field and then I get Colossus. Thoughtseize? No! Well, I mean, I can fetch an Amulet and play Colossus if villain takes Lumra. So villain probably takes Colossus and leaves me with Lumra. They seized your thoughts. Well, not yet. They are seizing. I draw Titan. Misstack my triggers, but they shouldn't have an instant. Lotus Field. Let's just wait for the scoop. Holy shit, he's not gonna scoop. I have to click. Sad. Why do I run Crumbling Vestige? Is it for the Lumra and Aftermath Analyst triggers? No, I run... well... Crumbling Vestige works well with Amulet. Without being a bounce land, so... it's a 2 mana land if you have an Amulet or Spelunking in play. That's why I run it. Just adds more mana. Mardu Energy. Mardu is trickier because they don't have moons, so I don't need to board out Saga, which means that I don't know what to do. Let's board the Vengeance then.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Kanista, you need to stream more. I keep forgetting to refresh my Prime sub.
Well, arguably I do. Or at least I hadn't been streaming much in the past. Whatever. But thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Board 5 cards. Board nothing out. 65. Amulet. One funny thing when I first started boarding over 60 that happened in... it was either in the chat or in some like place like the Amulet Discord or something. Somebody said that it's cool that I'm exploring strategies of boarding into over 60, but 65 is insane. And they're gonna stick to 62, 63, or maybe 64. Which is interesting. Sounds not very scientific actually. But it's interesting that a person had this type of a reservation. He moves Almul as well, I think. Holy shit, Vampire's Vengeance is the best card. It really is. Dreams of Steel and Oil? What? I guess chooses an artifact that gets a ring. It's not too bad then. I'll play turn 2 Saga. Basically Black Consign. Holy shit, that's true. He has Giganta, so no danger of Charmant. Thoughtseize and Exile's Flash. I mean, that's actually pretty good. It's probably one of the better ways to deal with Flagey. Bombardment. That's the new Linkin Park. Bro, she actually sounds exactly like Chester. I don't think I've heard any songs from them before, but she just actually sounds literally the same. I would have thought they reanimated him for this song. Nice attack. Okay, that's it. No, not Thoughtseize. No, not Ocelot Pride. One free drop the challenge, eating ice cream, love my Saturday morning. Yeah, watching your Saturday morning cartoon at twitch.tv/canister is good. Is good. Ocelot Pride so OP. Agreed. Why not map? With only one amulet, the map is not really all that potent. It's easier for me to draw into something good than it is for me to map, I think. Upkeep, copy, Saga, angle. Not really. Oh, the Saga with map would have been good. No, I don't like that. Instant gives me Delirium. But they can block Giganta and then cast a Vengeance, so... Top 8? I will top 8, yes, but this is not the top 8 yet. Let's quickly check if Giganta is a vampire. Vampire's Vengeance much better than a Fire Spore would have been. This game, for what it's worth. Their draw is pretty ass TBF. Well, I mean, you put Goblin Bombardment in your deck to draw it, don't you? Alright, next turn we're gonna reanimate Lumra and win. Could attack them for 4, but I don't care. True. Harried Mesa, holy shit. Right, that is unlucky. Was there a reason not to attack with Lumra last turn? As I said, I don't care. It's a good enough reason to me. Let's go, Canister is an easy matchup, Boros. It is not an easy matchup. Especially since they started playing sideboard cards that are tougher than just Blood Moon. But it's not particularly bad either. Opponent is on Giganta. Last seen 16 days ago playing Boros Energy. Well, might as well concede. Okay, I'll keep. Kissed by a rose. The Mardu opponent was Stefan Schutz Mental Misstep. This is not the Mardu opponent. I think it is worth playing the Analyst in those spots. Because if it doesn't get killed, then it's good for me. Most likely will get killed by Flash for 3 mana, but the Analyst is kind of better in my graveyard anyways. Not really, I guess, but... Ring. Splunking. Interesting. In that case, I get the map. What would you play instead of the ring in Amulet if you don't have them? But I have them. What do you mean don't have them? Huh? How would you build Amulet without rings? But why would I build it without rings? Ring is great in the deck. What are you talking about? How would you feel if you didn't have breakfast this morning? But I had breakfast, bros. What kind of question is that? What do I do? MTGO. Sacrifice to land. This is oh yeah, land. This is I think I don't win this turn. Only have 1 amulet. Could attack, but I don't want to. Hopefully I can die to Ajani, but honestly, maybe land bombardment Ajani kills me, and by maybe I mean assuredly. Although I have the Boseiju, so maybe it doesn't even do that. Should I block this?
He's a phenomenal control player.
Good afternoon. Is this live or not?
Voyage, voyage. 2 Ajanis. The Master Mike, thank you very much for the sub. That's all I can say. Voyage, voyage. Did I keep wrong Ajani? Maybe just wanted a creature instead of a planeswalker, I guess. So not necessarily wrong Ajani, but the unexpected Ajani. Ajani. No, the Ajani. Well, I mean, there's no wrong Ajani to keep. Both Ajanis are correct to keep, so I guess in that sense they did keep a correct Ajani. We are winning, yes. Voyage, voyage. I see the loop, but how do we win? I Otawara the Titan and then we win. I could also loop the Vesuva as a survey land to mail my entire deck and eventually have my entire deck mailed and win that way. That would also work. Now I will transmute for a Dryad of Ilysian Grove. We got there. We won the quarter. We won a quarter of our quarterfinal. And now, post-sport, I get to play with true banger. Stomping Ground, Misty Rainforest, Vampire's Vengeance, Vampire's Vengeance, and Vampire's Vengeance. As well as 4th Boseiju. Some amuleters swear by jamming Force of Vigor into energy, and I don't really get it. Bros, just a like comment from me. Well, I guess I get it, I just don't like it. Hand is okay. Not excellent, but the Grazers can buy the time, and I have a Boseiju for a moon. And I just kind of need to draw an Amulet effect, and then my effects are gonna be good. Hello, when is the next band announcement? It's a good question. Where is it, huh? Crumbling Bombardment, holy shit. What a card. Let's play out the Amulet. I need 4 mana next turn for Scape Shift. It actually is Monday before Christmas. Holy shit. For Christmas. And you gift us new model, and this time it's gonna be giga cool for sure. This time around. Sure. We need to draw a green source. Or I guess any source. We draw a land. We win. We curva pizda, yeah. You don't even need anything, right? Actually, that's true. It was good all the time. I was thinking about Urza's Cave grabbing Lotus Field, but for some reason not thinking about Urza's Cave grabbing a bounce land, which works. What would I do without knock pass in my Twitch chat? Well, maybe I would figure it out. Or maybe not. Disciple of Realis would have been good. Holy shit, that's true. How delicious are your nails? I don't like the taste of them. I do bite them a good amount, although much less than in the past. I guess I still bite them, but I do not bite them off anymore, which is, I think, progress. Hope that helps. We have to dodge Surgical Extraction on Lotus Field, I guess. Which I probably would beat still, but... No, my Lumra. Could you have bounced it back to your hand with Otawara? It doesn't matter. I guess I could, yes. Colossus is actually non-deterministic here, but I think on average a bit faster. And by Colossus I mean Mr. Beast, of course. Dosko. Convenient. I think it wouldn't have been faster. Hot as Lamia. My opponent has ring protection, so
He's
I
a phenomenal
want
control
to
player.
kill them in the run keep.
Good to see you back in action with my favorite deck. Equals.
Rancid Flash, thank you very much for the sub, and I'm glad you are enjoying yourself watching my watching me tightening throughout. You get it. It's good, yeah. I think I open myself up to Traben Charm, potentially. Although I have protection, so I guess I can be Traben Charm, so it's good. I can kill the Dryad now, though. If they want to be annoying. And like that, our quarterfinal has been won. They're still playing Bernas Torres on Storm. Potentially tough opponent. Mental misstep on Mardu Energy, who we have defeated in the last round very easily. We're up against Sam Lovin. 5 days ago, seen playing Golgari Zombies. The Zombies deck is actually a tough matchup, I think. But this is a turn 3 KL, so. Am I the best Amulet player in the world? Sure. Guess I am. I'll just say I am, yeah, why not? Pink Forest is the least necessary card. We are on the play, which is convenient. Overgrown Tomb. Into Stitch a Supplier. Flare of Malice, Swamp. Having to play around Flare of Malice is a bit annoying at times. Lumra Mild. Bogart Bog. Into Marionette Apprentice. Whoa. This is too many amulets. I guess I'll get them up at this point. I have 2 flares, actually. I think playing out the Analyst was kind of weak against them having 2 flares now. But they don't have 3 flares, chat, so we don't have to be scared. Clearly villain F6 stuff there. Exhausting their pipe. If you know what I mean. haste 3 Titans and then attack with them, and I guess I don't have a Kessig Wolfront, so attacking with them doesn't even speed the process up much, so maybe I'll instead make... How many Titans do I need to kill them? Alright, 3 seems to be enough after all, given that my opponent has conceded. Now, post-board, their deck is a Hanweir Might CT, basically. Even though they only have one, it's gonna feel like they have 1,000 bajillion. Oh, Rex Sage. Ooh, Under City Informer against the Belcher text, that's funny. Sulaport Cutthroat. Undead Ogre. Headless Rider, what is that? He wanders the moorlands, hoping to one day chop off a head worthy of replacing his own. That's very gruesome. Fulminator Mage, Voidwalker. And they have a combo that sidesteps Ring, which is rough. And I have no removal. Barrow Downs. Turtle. Pyroclasm seems great. Except for the main thing, which is the Soul Trader. I don't think it looks great, actually. Is it possible it's better than Rings, though? Ring is probably the best way to beat Fulminator, though. Turn 2 Dryad, keep. Ring looks better than Vampire's Vengeance would have in this hand. Mulligan 2, 5. That's good. Gravecrawler. Titan, great draw. Marionette Apprentice, am I gonna be dead next turn? Yes, Canister, you will be dead and you wish you'd have a Vampire's Vengeance. Dobra. Spoko. Ring stopped looking good after I drew the Titan, I guess. Which they have no Fotsies. Could happen. Swamp, no! Fulminator Mage. Sure. I assume they don't have the combo because they would have just deployed it and killed me. Yeah, I guess. Still, I would rather have the Vampire's Vengeance, so maybe there is something to that. Stitcha Supplier. Milling Gravecrawler, Flare of Malice. Alright. Click, click, click. I think we won't chat. I think we might be moving on to the finals. I'm not playing the showcase today. I've spent all my luck for today on this tournament anyway, so there will be no point in doing that. How do you check your available luck? You can't check it, but you can have a gut feeling. Little skeleton, same bro. Do I still play tabletop at pro level? I have not played... Well, actually, I've played a Pro Tour this year, but I have not played the past 2 Pro Tours, as I have not been qualified for them, and I will not play the upcoming one either. Against Bros Energy. I guess we can keep. It was Commander, but what's the point? Oh, I see. The point is to put the Commander on the bottom of their deck. It was Commander. Alright, I don't get it. 2 Mox points still matter to me? I think they do, but... I mean, not really many opportunities to get them. I have to skip today's tournament. And... like, I'm just the top player with 2 top 8s, but basically I'll need an extra one. Did I split? No, I refused. Seeing that I mulligan to 5 is good. I'll play the Legacy thing tomorrow. The complete history of Amulet Titan, and it actually doesn't cover MH3 and Analyst decks because it was made before that. Not so complete after all. New YouTube video posted in May. Bog. I'll just keep it here as a meme. It's also a legitimately nice video, so you should watch it still, but... or rewatch it if you want. Worlds was removed, but I did not remove them. Somebody did. It was a mod. Holy shit. It's incredible that I'm actually in trouble. Played 4 creatures. Why doesn't that work anymore? Just because the deck doesn't play EE? Exactly, that's the reason. Spelunking for life. Save me. Also, Blood Moon could be an issue, but I think life gain is more important than Fending of Moon. I guess. Yeah, 13 power. 15. Kurwa, no. Bombarduje mnie ziomek. No nie. I actually would like to split again. Seeing this. Holy fuck. Whenever like energy mulligans to 5 and does this to me. Like remember they missed their second land drop. I just hacking despair. They missed a second land drop, they went Pallor, surveil the graveyard, pass. Which is kind of insane, but thankfully we have some cyborg tech that's incredible. So let's go. Serves me well for keeping a hand with no amulet in it. Goblin bombardment. So you're telling me a goblin bombarded this? You're telling me Rice fried this shrimp? It was a nice move to 5. No, it actually wasn't even a nice move to 5. Again, they went turn 1. Turn 1. Elegant parlor. Into skip the second land drop. It was actually the opposite of a nice move. It was a non-nice move. I get hit by moon. It's kind of rough. Because I don't get to ring immediately. My Boseiju is gone. That's rough. O, widzę 8-0, nieźle no. Nieźle na razie, nieźle. A Ganjo. Amp Traptor. A Ganjo is pretty uncommon, right? That's not fully usual. Sacred Panry, that's nice. Lightning Bolt. Okay. Now all I need is a Vampire's Vengeance. to dominate them. Can we draw it to make the card worth its inclusion? Nope. Alright, then I will play the Woodland, and I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus 2. So if they flip a Johnny, I'll die. By a really huge margin. They bolted the Grazer and not... Well, they could have bolted their own cat and flipped a giant, which would have been strictly better than what they did. And also would put me dead now. So I guess I'm glad they didn't do that last turn, but maybe they'll have a way to flip a Johnny anyways. Orim's Chant. Let's play Moon, bro. No! Wait, it went face. That's still enough, right? Yes. Chat, never bet against Boros energy. You can't beat them. Well, 40 QPs, 50 chests still. It's pretty worthwhile. Raptor need ban. Ban took spotted. Blinked. I blinked. Why did we not ring? It's because my opponent told me that I Orims can't play my ring. So I complied and I didn't.